Hello, my lovely people. It is Wednesdays with Chasey Poo. So, it's still been a really bad time for me. So my videos aren't going to be as interesting as they should be. I know that last week I kind of let myself go and have fun with Finn's week, but I'm still in a very dark place, and I don't know how to get myself out of there. Which is funny because this week's topic is how to not be a I don't know how to say it, recluse? I don't know. How to not be isolated. So, I know a lot of people who message me, and I felt like this myself as well. When I first came out, I felt really alone, and I didn't really want to associate with anybody because I thought nobody felt like me. But, of course, the magic power of the internet, I was able to find a massive community of people, which was great. And I think that that really helped me with my shyness. I started making YouTube videos, dancing for Ellen and stuff like that, which really helped me. But I think that becoming comfortable with the camera and talking to other people online and then finally meeting them is a really, really, really good way of getting over your shyness. I know that it's hard, and I know a lot of people have a really tough time meeting other people who are trans, maybe if you don't live in like a really popular city, but if you can, I would really recommend that you go out to a big city where some trans guys are there who are, you've been talking to for a while. And I know this is so weird, like advocating meeting random people over the internet, but I mean, we're all on YouTube, we're on Tumblr, and I think it's really important to go out there. I do tend to be somewhat of a hermit. Is that the term? I really don't know. Yeah. Sometimes I really like to stay in my room for hours and not talk to anybody in the outside world, which is really dangerous for me. Because then I get stuck in this really virtual bubble. But thank God I actually have real people on the other end of that virtual bubble to bring me back to reality. And those people, of course, are some of my closest friends, which I know is ridiculous because some of my closest friends should be the people outside of this door, but some of my closest friends are in this online box. It's really hard to get out of that bubble, but I find that the easiest way to get out of that bubble of only staying online is meeting people in your own town that you can associate with, and of course meeting the people that are in this virtual box that I'm talking in right now, that I'm talking you through. And I know that a lot of people who watch my videos solely online, who don't know me in real life, watch these videos and we're friends, and this is what kind of connection that we have, which is fine. But I think that a really cool thing is when you actually get to meet those people. I think a really good example of this is Toronto Pride. Because I made the Shit Trans Guys Day video last year, a lot of people recognized me at Toronto Pride, and because I'm on FTM Transtastic and this channel is pretty popular, a lot of people recognized, like Val and Izzy was on the channel, and it was great to be recognized and talk to so many different people and to get out of that virtual bubble and finally meet these people who I know message me and who want to meet up with me, but unfortunately I don't live in their town. Nonetheless, this video has been extremely boring, but I think you kind of understand what I mean. I mean, I'm not telling you to go buy like a $300 plane ticket to go visit somebody, but if it's your best friend that you've been talking to for the last 6 years and you've never met them, I think it would be a good time to invest in maybe a meeting place, because trust me, the experience that you have from virtual hermiting and not being able to physically see the person, really, really, the experience of meeting new people that you've been talking to for years online is just an experience that I can't even describe to you. It's so awesome. An example of somebody I'm very close with online that I've been close with for about 6 years that I've never met in real life is Eric. Eric is actually our sub, who hasn't subbed yet because he's recently just come back onto the YouTube world, but I'll put his channel down there. I've known him since Mighty Men. Like, if you guys remember Mighty Men, that shit is old school. And I've never met him, and he's one of my best friends, and it's just like, the connection that we have online, he's a really, really good friend. He's always there. He helped me with binders for my surgery fund and stuff like that. And it's great, but I've never met him in real life, and it sucks. It sucks really bad, but I know that one day when I meet him, it's just gonna be, like, so awesome. This doesn't really talk about not being a hermit anymore. Just, I know that it's really hard if you're a hermit, if you're like in your house and isolated, you don't want to go outside because you don't think that you pass, stuff like that, but a good thing about that is you can always think about the future, and you know that you will get tea soon, and you know that you have a binder now, or you will soon, and you'll be able to pass, and those things to look forward to are the things that will help you get out of the door. Trust me, in my darkest days when I was 16, those are the things that got me outside. When I was 17, when I was 18, and when I was 19, and when I started tea. Before I started tea, Jesus Christ, all I did was stand in front of this computer, and then I finally decided, you know what? I'm going to do something I've never done in my entire life before. I'm going to go to New York. Who does that? I'm not one of those people who just takes spontaneous trips, but I did it. I met up with an online friend, I met up with some other really cool people, and it was one of the best experiences of my life to just, I don't know why, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to go to New York. I don't even remember the split decision in my head where I was like, I'm going to New York, but I just decided to go, and it was awesome, and it helped me get out of the house, and from that day on, I was able to just, yeah. And now I'm like this in real life. Right now I'm really depressed, but in my older videos, me all fun and stuff like that, ask Val, he met me in real life. I'm actually this crazy. Alright, I hope you guys have a great... You have to go off at the end of my video. My light stopped working. I hope you guys have a great week.